Boom.
Yo! Hey! What's up, everybody? We're live. It's a Wrestling Uncensored pre-show. I'm Dave. He's Johnny. Episode 390 on the podcast, on YouTube. As always, we're going to wait for a second here. People are going to kick in live. We'll get the comments on here. When I look over here, people are like, what are you looking at? I'm looking at the comments on YouTube so I can respond to what people are saying. But yeah, so Wrestling Uncensored. What's going on, man?
What's going on? A lot happened this week.
A lot happened. What happened?
Well, I wrestled. I had a match.
All right. Who'd you wrestle?
I wrestled Ray Steele. It was here in Montreal. It was a charity show we did.
Okay. Who's Ray Steele?
Ray Steele, he's a wrestler from Ontario. Known for quite a while, like 7 years now. And it's the first time we ever wrestled each other. First time we ever touched in the ring. And if you saw the YouTube match, it was a lot of fun. It's just the crowd was into it from start to finish.
I don't think I've seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet. I'm disappointed.
You retweeted it, but I haven't. I think I even retweeted your tweet.
And you still didn't see it.
But it's on my list of things to watch. Okay. There's another one too. You had another match that was up on YouTube, right? Because they posted the whole show for Great North Wrestling.
I actually haven't watched that, but I
are you on it?
Yeah, I'm in the first match, I believe. Yeah.
So if I watch that YouTube thing, you tweeted that out, right? At North Genesis to see Johnny North in the ring. Go to his Twitter feed at North Genesis. He tweets out the links, and then you can see his matches, right? You can see your matches.
That's right. Even I can see my match because I still haven't seen that one yet. So.
Oh, there you go. Well, I haven't seen it either. So Ray Steele.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. It was a very old school kind of match. Very simple, but crowd ate it up. Crowd loved it. Promoter was very happy with it. It's funny, we're told not to swear, and the crowd is chanting for me to kill him. So that's fun.
Well, that's not swearing.
It's not swearing, but we can't do something like that. I can't say I'm going to kill you in the ring.
What was the chant? Kill him?
Genesis is going to kill you.
Genesis is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've heard that chant for you before.
Yeah, it's not a bad chant.
It's a good chant because when you come out, you look really mad.
Because I am.
And you're big and jacked, And whoever is standing there waiting to wrestle you, for the most part, it looks like you're about to kill them, Because you're just so much bigger than them. It's like, oh my god, Genesis is going to kill you. It's a good reaction. It's a good natural reaction to seeing you in the ring.
The thing is, what helps too is Ray Steele. He's kind of a big guy too. Really well defined, good muscle mass, and it looks like he can take a good beating. But he played the coward, and people enjoyed it when I finally got my hands on him and laid it in on him.
So that's it. How did the match go? You liked the match? Good match?
I'm just happy that the crowd was into it from start to finish. That's not easy for the crowd to love pretty much everything you do, because a lot of it too was just us interacting with the crowd. There wasn't a lot of wrestling at some points. Some people don't like that kind of stuff. Also, there was maybe some moments where it's just mainly comedy, and comedies can be hit and miss in wrestling. Some people don't find it funny, but they liked it regardless. That maybe the airplane spin for a good 20 seconds was a little much, but people still were okay with it.
You did an airplane spin on him for 20 seconds?
Yeah, for sure.
So an airplane spin, for those that don't know, you put them up on your shoulders.
That's right.
And then you just spin around.
Yeah.
You did that spot.
Yeah, we did that spot.
That's fun.
That's just afterwards you're trying to get your placing back, and he said he thought he was gonna throw up, because he told me to stop, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it for a little bit longer. So
he thought he was going to throw up while you were airplane spinning it? Well, how did you feel after the spinning around with a man on your shoulders?
A little dizzy, but, that's natural. I'm just glad we spaced it out a bit, too. We made sure, it wasn't a crazy spot right away. It's we kind of knock heads into each other, then someone comes out for the interference, so it gives us time to kind of ease into the next spot.
Okay. And then what was the next spot?
Well, the next spot was me getting screwed over because the guy who interferes cost me.
So the next spot is you losing the match?
Well,
is what you're saying?
The tradition of me losing a match, that kept happening. If you wanted to know, I'm sure that's all you care about. So
No, that's not all I care about. It's just I find it comical that you lose a lot of the matches. Like most of the time when you would come here last year, more than this year. 2018 has started very strong for you.
Started, yeah.
And now it's...
Okay, May was a bad month. May's been a pretty bad month.
Yeah, have you lost all your matches? Like, I feel like you're coming here often and saying, yeah, I lost this, I lost... You're losing all the matches these days. You're not going over.
Yeah, May, I think I've lost all my matches. That's right, yeah.
What's with this jobber May you're having?
Because they built me up for title matches, and then I lost them, and now, it's still on the path down kind of thing, so that happens.
Yeah. So,
what can you do?
Happens. But you're having good matches, and you're having fun, right? So, and what promotion was this for?
This was for Drew Onyx's Torture Chamber shows.
Okay. And when's the next one?
It's going to be this Sunday.
This Sunday you're wrestling again?
Yeah, this Sunday again, yeah.
And after his pre-show, you're actually leaving to go wrestle somewhere...
In Ontario, in Pembroke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a busy weekend. It's fun. It's good.
When's the show in Pembroke? I mean, people are watching right now live on YouTube. Maybe they're around. They can check you out.
Well, it's going to be at 7:30.
7:30 tonight.
So, yeah, I'll just be getting there myself, given it's like a good 4-hour drive away. So, yeah.
Wow. So, Antoinette is sending a comment here. Hi, Antoinette. She says, Roman thing getting screwed, Johnny. I don't really understand that.
I'm like Roman?
I think you're like Roman. You're like getting screwed over like Roman is. Because Roman, Roman Reigns is the real rebel. He's really fighting against the authority. Because the WWE, John, they don't want Roman to succeed. They really don't want Roman to succeed. That's why he's main evented like 4 straight WrestleManias. Because he's really not their guy. At least that's the storyline right now.
But he's not the champion right now. That's the problem. So that's it. He's getting screwed over because he's not the guy right now.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys where he doesn't need the title. You know what I mean?
That's what you want to believe, but I'm sure his fans would think otherwise.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure if I was in Roman's case, I'd think otherwise too. I'd rather have the title.
Would you?
Yes.
Then have Brock have it and chase it?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the title, actually. Yeah, because you've already chased it, and you failed, and you're still chasing. No, just give me the title.
Yeah, well, he doesn't get the title. He doesn't get the title. Robert Cluse checking in. Oh, I think that's Gimme 5 Bs on Twitter. You know, the Abe Simpson guy on Twitter?
Is, yeah.
What's up, man? He's catching a live show. Checking in. And Antoinette saying, yeah, what's up, Robert? And Antoinette saying it's Roman's birthday. I don't, whatever. He's going to get the title eventually. I don't really care. I don't need to see him with the title. I don't need to see him main eventing. Quite frankly, his spot on Money in the Bank seems just about right to me in a mid-card, useless match with Jinder Mahal. That's where I want to see Roman. What he's doing right now works for me. He's still strong. He beat Kevin Owens on Raw. But he's really feuding with Jinder. And that's his big match at Money in the Bank. That seems to me about where he should be based on his level of talent. Mid-card, wrestling Jinder. That's where you belong, Roman. You know what I mean?
I think it's just funny that someone just says his birthday and you don't acknowledge or say, like, happy birthday or anything. You're just like, yeah, whatever. That's your feeling on it. Like, you're really a nice guy, aren't you? Like, wonderful person.
What? Happy birthday, Roman.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Did that hurt inside to say that? Like, it felt like it hurt for you.
Robert says we're a lot prettier than he figured. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, I guess, sure. Thanks.
Do we sound ugly on the air? I don't know.
Well, because radio, right? You would think like they're...
Yeah. Well, that's why we're on YouTube, so we can see how beautiful and jacked we are.
Yeah, me more. But yeah.
Super jacked. You can't see in this jacket.
Of course.
I don't want to show off the massive guns in the jacket. I'm not a show-off like some people.
I'm not wearing a tank top today. Like,
not today. Most days he's like, tank top, guns just blazing out.
It's just the way it is.
But Robert's saying that the WWE has done a terrible job with him as well, which is true as far as Roman is concerned.
Completely.
WWE has done a bad job making him the guy, you know? They've tried, and the way that they have gone about it has been mostly wrong.
And now
now it's like, it's almost too late, you know? Now it's like, he's too far gone. And the feud with Jinder is like, whatever. I'm not even sure what's next for Roman. Like, you know?
Well, eventually Brock, right? Like,
is it though? Is that where we're headed?
It has to be. Like, where else can he go? Like, he has to, because he still has that Royal Rumble, Greatest Rumble controversy. You need to get that settled.
I guess so.
So we're going down that route. It's going to be a slow route, and it just feels like nothing's going to happen in the meantime. And that's why you get this Jinder feud, which kind of means nothing.
Whatever. So that's wrestling talk, though. We should stick to Wrestling Uncensored. This is the pre-show, right? Antoinette is telling... I shouldn't even read her comment. I'm not going to read her comment.
Why not?
Because negative towards me, so I'm not reading it.
Oh, jeez.
No, she says, Johnny, kick Dave's ass. He is so moody today. Ha ha. No, not funny, Antoinette.
But he's always like that. Like, it's just natural, Dave. That's it. Like... Oh.
No, she's just mad because I'm not showing respect to her favorite guy, Roman. That's why. That's her deal. She loves Roman Reigns. She's Roman Reigns' #1 fan.
You never show respect to Roman Reigns. There's so many shows with you ranting about how Roman Reigns should not be the guy.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't. He's terrible. If you look at the top performers in the WWE, the top 10 guys, as far as, like, guys I want to see and are entertaining, he's not in the top 10.
Fine. Your opinion, okay.
For me.
I'm just saying, based off the reactions, which I find he gets some of the best reactions in the company.
Yeah.
He should be among the top. It just makes a lot of sense. He should be in the main event scene.
He gets good reactions.
And he takes a very good beating. You can't deny that.
Yeah, he takes a very good beating. But his matches are very predictable.
Right.
You know. But... he's not unlike the great champions that the WWE has had in the past, like John Cena or Hulk Hogan.
I find he's very much on that level.
Yeah, he wrestles that way. But if you ask people who the greatest champions were in the WWE, they'll probably mention Hogan and Cena, but not really for their wrestling. It's for their persona and the way they were pushed by the company. I mean, Hogan was pushed for good reason because he was the hottest act in the business. Cena was created by the WWE and pushed to the moon because they decided that's where they were going. And that's more what Roman is right now. Another guy the WWE has just decided, anointed as the chosen one, and that's why he is where he is. And people are tired of that and they reject that. At least with Cena, there was some buzz. People did like him. People liked Cena when he first started way more than they like Roman right now.
Well, they liked Roman a bit too in the Shield originally, right? So he had something. It's just the single run, that was the problem. And he wasn't ready yet for the singles run, and they forced it. That was another problem.
Rob over here saying the best thing for Roman and for us would be an absence followed by a heel turn. People want the heel turn for Roman just like they wanted the heel turn for Cena. Mm-hmm. And I think of it the same way. Like, if you're booing Roman now, if he turns heel, will you start cheering him? And if you do, well, what's the point of a heel turn? What's the point of having him wrestle other guys, having him be a heel if you're going to boo him anyways? Or you're going to start cheering him for being a bad guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's tough.
Well, you need someone that he can really feud with. Like, Seth Rollins, he's not really likable. Daniel Bryan would be the guy, but they're not on the same show, so it doesn't work right now. If he goes to SmackDown, yeah, turn him heel. On Raw, I honestly believe he's one of the top faces on Raw.
Is he though?
Who's another big face? Like, is he gonna?
But he gets booed consistently.
Yeah, but is he gonna feud with Finn Balor? Like, look at the faces on Raw. Like, I don't really have a lot of sympathy for these faces. Daniel Bryan, yes. Jeff Hardy, yeah. That's about it.
So you're saying it's hard to turn him heel on Raw because he doesn't have any sympathetic baby faces to work against?
That's a huge part of it, yeah.
Yeah, but he's getting booed anyways. He's in a weird spot.
He's in a weird spot because Brock's gone.
He's in between. Well, everybody's in a weird spot because Brock's gone.
Yeah.
Brock is holding up the whole show. But you know what? It doesn't matter because business is great, so they don't care. They literally do not care what the product is. People may hate it. People may think it's bad. People may not like Roman. It does not matter. They're making more money now than they've ever made in the history of the company. They're getting huge TV deals. Stock is going way up. They are doing great. Business is booming for WWE. So, there's no motivation for them to change course. So, whatever show you're getting right now, get used to it because that's where we're headed. We're just going to stick with what they're doing. Love it or leave it.
And if you saw the ratings this week, a lot of people did leave it. Got some low ratings this week, so.
As it should. The product is terrible. And these TV companies that are, investing in WWE, Fox, and all these people that are trying to buy the WWE rights, right?
Mm-hmm.
They need to know what they're getting. I feel like it's very similar to the people that bought the UFC, Like, these people aren't buying the WWE outright, but they're acquiring the TV rights, so they're, investing a major amount of money in the WWE. And the people that bought the UFC, they spend a lot of money on this product that's kind of going downhill now. It's like you buy it, you overpay for it, and then you don't really get what you pay for in the end.
And it's going to be a 3-year deal, too, for Fox? But what else are they going to put on Fridays? I think that was the issue. They didn't have anything else for Fridays, so they're hoping maybe wrestling can do it.
I'm not happy about that. Friday Night SmackDown potentially going 3 hours? What's that about?
Oh, just Friday in general. SmackDown wasn't great when it was on Fridays.
Yeah, I don't want to wait till Friday for SmackDown.
I don't either.
It's going to cause problems for us.
Us, them, usually it's easier for them Monday, Tuesday to do
I'm more concerned about us.
I worry about me too, but I worry about the product too. I'm going to be watching. The wrestling I'm going to be watching. Is it going to be as good? They said this might kill the split now. Raw and SmackDown, because they want the top stars on SmackDown then.
Great. So it'll just be the B show again. Antoinette says I still look sharp, and maybe Roman shouldn't be the guy, but Jinder is a bullshit match. And she says that segments like Lashley's are terrible, and the ratings are dropping.
I can understand why people would tune out.
Yep, she's not wrong. It's bad. And she's also saying she hopes Friday isn't taped. I don't think SmackDown will be recorded on Fridays. If it goes to Fridays, I think it's going to be live still, right? That's the deal?
We'll wait and see, right? Because it's going to be September of 2019, right? So who knows how things will be shaped. Like, what happens to 205 if that's the case?
Good point. I think it's a wait-and-see deal to see how they roll it out and what exactly gets announced. But it seems like they're going to be making a lot of money. And Robert says, yeah, it took them 3 weeks to ruin Bobby Lashley. That's about right. What a terrible segment that was. Bizarre. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that on the main show of Wrestling Uncensored. You had some stuff you wanted to talk about, right? Not just your match, but you wanted to... something?
Because the second season of 13 Reasons Why came out. Wanted to do a nice little recap. Because we talked about it last year.
Yeah.
I know you weren't a fan of it, about the show's about the girl who kills herself.
What do you mean I wasn't a fan of it?
You didn't think it was a good show? You didn't think it was something that we should really talk about?
I didn't. I never said that. I never said anything like that.
I remember something to that regard that weren't really a big fan of it.
I hadn't seen it.
You didn't think it was something worth watching. I remember that. But then people were like, "Oh, you're kind of right, John. You know, it makes a lot of sense. You should watch that kind of show." I remember something like that happened. So.
Well, you watched it, and like it's about a girl who kills herself.
Right.
And sends tapes to people telling them why, right?
That's right. That was the first season.
Right. And you were very taken by this show.
Yeah. Well, because, like, it's in high school, right? It takes place in high school.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me, like, high school was, and still is to this day, very cruel.
Sure.
So.
Very tough on Hannah.
Yeah.
Very tough.
You remember the name? Wow, that's amazing. I'm
of course,
blown
man.
away. You don't even watch the show, but you know the name.
I don't like Tony, I'll tell you that much. Don't like him.
Oh, boy. I feel bad because I'm like, man, you remind me a bit of Tony.
The guy's a homosexual.
But, because he has rage issues, right? Anger issues. And to deal with
He's an unrealistic character. The show is terrible, by the way. I've been watching it.
What? Wow. You've blown me away.
Yeah.
You've blown me away. This is the big surprise.
That's right.
Wow.
Big surprise.
You've seen every episode.
No, I'm like 7 episodes in. Maybe I think I'm on the 8th. I'm almost done the 8th episode of the first season.
Oh, we can't talk about the season finale then. That's too bad.
No, not yet.
Damn.
Don't spoil it for me. I'm not really enjoying it.
Sasha, I'm sorry. Like, we can't talk about the finale. I know he wanted me to talk about it, but I can't now.
No. Next week, maybe we'll talk about it more.
Wow, this is getting two-parter.
I'll get into the second season or whatever. I did it for the show, John. I did it for the show. That's my dedication. I put in many hours, almost 8 hours now, into watching this Netflix show. And I kind of want to know what happens. I kind of want to know, like, what they all really did to her. I mean, we're getting the picture, right? But it's like, well, what really happened here? What's going on? But it's not very good. It's not like a good show, you know? A lot of the characters they don't make sense. They're too, like, they're too self-aware to be high school kids, you know? Like,
That's TV, though.
It's just nonsense. Like, they're too adult. It's weird, you know? It's not a good show. A lot of the characters do not make any kind of sense. They don't feel like real people. The scar on the kid's head there, Clay.
That's season 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm reviewing season 1 right now. Okay, deal with it. The scar on that kid's head, it looks so fake. Like, it's always like it looks like makeup all the time. He's got this scar on his head the whole season.
But you understand what the scar is, though, right?
Yeah, he fell off his bike. He got hit with a car.
But, like, every time he's going through different emotions...
He bleeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's stupid.
So you're only in season 1. You haven't started season 2.
No, what did I just say?
Oh, I thought you were 7 episodes into season 2.
No. Season 1, because I was trying to... For that moment, I just wanted your shocked face on the show.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Just for the name, you shocked me. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
That's all you had to do is look up a name.
No. I wasn't just looking up a name. I've seen several episodes of this show. Doing it for the pre-show because you were so into it when we talked about it months ago, and now you've been tweeting nonstop about the second season. So I was like, all right, let's see what Johnny North's talking about here. Let's watch this show, and then I'll surprise him by having seen some of the episodes on the pre-show. It was a big plan. Started a couple of days ago. Seen several episodes. And, yeah, I just want to get to the end. I kind of want to skip to the end. You know what's really annoying? Why hasn't he listened to the tapes? What is taking this stupid kid so long to listen to the tapes? And even at one point, the guy, Tony's like, hey, man, how come you haven't listened to the tapes? And he's like...
He doesn't talk like that.
Well, whatever. And he's getting to it, you know? And he's like, man, you gotta listen to the tapes, man. And he's like, oh, it's too hard, man. I can't do it. It's like, man, just listen to the tapes. Get through it already. Man, what is taking you so long? Listen to the stupid tapes. Why isn't he listening to the tapes?
Well,
one of the kids is like, yeah, I listened to them like in one day. And this guy, it's taken him months, it feels like, to listen to all these tapes.
There's a reason. You aren't there yet.
Well, it's like a dead girl, and he's trying to get the whole story, and what's his problem?
You're not there yet. Episode 11, you'll understand a lot better. once you get there, though. So, well, instead of doing a season 2 review, I guess we'll wait on season 2 review.
Yeah,
until
let's
we're
wait
caught
till
up.
next week.
So
I'll
never
review.
mind.
I'll review it too. You'll give it a positive review, and I will rip it apart.
Well, I'll just wait until you get through. You've seen the dance at least, right?
The dance?
When they were at the dance together, you saw that one.
They danced around. Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
And you didn't think anything of that one, like
What am I supposed to think?
just like what they, what the girl meant to the guy. Like you didn't see that.
Well,
Like,
obviously they get together because they do little cuts of like they're at a
Yeah.
party and they're getting together, right? So at some point they get together. I know that.
okay.
They've already spoiled that for you in the show.
Sort of.
Well, they show you a little clip of it. It's like, oh, what happened at this girl's party? Something happened between the two of them. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and I'm sure it'll be revealed to me
Right.
towards the end of the season, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's what happened. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the season 2, to be quite honest. Like, I'm gonna see how season 1 ends. If it's good, like most of this show is about the finish.
Right.
And if the finish delivers, then maybe I'll watch season 2. If it doesn't deliver, I'm out. And so far, I'm feeling like it's not going to deliver. Because every episode, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it. That's my problem. I think it's just going to be too much for you. That's what I think.
You don't think I'll be able to handle it?
Yeah.
Can I tell you one thing?
Sure.
Can I ask, did you feel like emotional and sad while watching the show?
Yeah. Many times.
I have not.
Okay.
Not for a second.
Okay.
Not for a second have I felt like choked up watching this show.
Okay.
Legitimately. And sometimes I get choked up watching Total Bellas. But not this show. I do. I feel for
Wow.
Nikki Bella. I feel
bad.
for her and Natty and Total Divas. Daniel Bryan, when he's going through, when he wasn't able to wrestle and he was depressed. You don't get choked up for a guy like that? You don't feel
No.
for a guy like that?
Not at all.
You're a wrestler. How heartless are you?
He's had a pretty good career so far anyways, even without the comeback.
How dare you?
He got to marry a great woman. Like, it's really been a bad life for Daniel Bryan.
Let me tell you, I feel way more feelings watching an episode of Total Bellas than I do watching that 13 Reasons Why show that you like so much.
Okay. Fine. Well, you care about these characters more, I guess. I understand.
Of course. I'm more invested in them.
It's hard to care about John Cena that much, but all right, fine, you do.
I care about Nikki, not so much Cena.
It's a package deal, no?
That first episode of Total Bellas was awesome this week. I can't wait for Sunday for another one. It's my favorite WWE show. It's the best. And Johnny's supposed to start watching it.
I'll start watching the first episode this week, yeah.
You better. Rob here says, no mention of New Japan Best of Super Juniors. Lucha Underground is back in 2 weeks. And Impact is improving. Is Impact improving? I haven't really been watching. But every time I tune in, like I tune in here and there, I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like it's improving. It feels like they show a lot of their old stuff on Impact.
Okay.
Like they're airing AJ Styles matches from like 8 years ago.
Makes sense. He's over. Why not?
Yeah, but it's weird. Like it doesn't feel like a wrestling show. And then they're like, okay, now we're gonna show you a match that happened at House of Hardcore between one of our guys and this other guy. And it's like, what? This is Impact? It's not like a cohesive wrestling show. So it's confusing to me what exactly they're trying to do. I don't love it. I have watched some of the Best of the Super Juniors, but I haven't finished watching it. I think Hiromu won the whole thing. But, I'm enjoying it. It's great. It's fantastic. But I haven't gone through the whole thing yet because I've been watching this stupid Johnny North show. I should be watching Best of the Super Juniors, but I'm watching stupid 13 Reasons Why. So I'm going to stop watching this show soon as it's over, and I'm going to get to the end of the Super Juniors.
Hey, I'm going to make time for Total Bellas. You can make time for 13 Reasons.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Fine.
I'm watching your show. You got to watch my show. That's how it works on the pre-show.
Cool. Fantastic.
And he says, Big Sexy turns 45 today. And he's not talking about Kevin Nash. He's talking about Bartolo Colon. So, shout out to you, Bartolo Colon. We love you. You're the last Expo standing. Forever, we are with you, Bartolo. Keep throwing heat. except when you play against the Yankees and you're going to get smashed because you are Jabroni Bartolo.
Or the Red Sox.
F the Red Sox, all right?
Terrible.
FTR. S. FTR S. You know, like F the Revival? FTR. FTR. F the Red Sox.
You know, the enthusiasm for Cologne instead of Roman Reigns is amazing. You could tell where the love was.
Yeah, Roman Reigns sucks, and Bartolo Colon played for the Expos. So big shout out to you, Bartolo. We love you. I can't believe you're still pitching in Major League Baseball at 45 years of age.
Didn't he pitch like a no-hitter recently, too? Like,
yeah, possibly. I don't know.
That's amazing.
I don't know. I don't really follow baseball in so much as I follow the Yankees.
Well, when it's not in your hometown, it's kind of tough, you know? Like,
yeah, but I've never been a guy who follows, like, the whole sport of baseball. I've always been a guy who follows one team. Like, I won't know all the players in the whole league, but I will know every player and what they should be doing on one specific team. More when the Expos were around, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I knew those teams inside and out, but the Yankees right now are just fantastic. That's my squad. I love them.
It's going to be close. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Rob says he pitched 7 no-hit innings 2 weeks ago. And, yeah, Antoinette's saying I should be showing birthday love to Roman and more than Bartolo, but no. And,
always criticism for
Dave. My dad checking in telling me that the Yankees suck. You know what? I'm ending this pre-show because you said that, okay? Everybody thank my dad for ending this pre-show. It's over. Telling me the Yankees suck. You're jabroni. How dare you? It's over. All right? Wrestling time. Goodbye.